Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Leo the Lioness Queen. If you happen to like what you see on this channel, please make sure to click the subscribe button and also like the video. A very special shout out to my elements, a shout out to Club Chat, a shout out to all the groups who are genuinely a part of the cross support movement. If you happen to be a Scorpio and you're celebrating a birthday on today, I would like to wish you a very special and blessed happy birthday. To any new subscribers, thank you so much for making the choice to click on my channel, and hopefully you like what it is that I have to bring. Good morning, Rockwell K. I'm sorry, give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to make it to where I can see your comments from my computer. So excuse me for the delay. And also, I apologize again if you did not catch the replay of my last video. I apologize. I was supposed to do the part 2 yesterday, but I did not get a chance to because I fell asleep. So that's why before I have to go to work at 11, I am up to show you guys the replay now. Good morning, Chantel. Good morning. Thank you. And I know a lot of people will end up catching this on the replay, and that's fine because I do realize it's super early in the morning. But anyway, guys, for my two people that are in here, can you guys let me know whether or not the music is too loud? Is it drowning out my voice? Can y'all let me know if the music is fine? Good morning, Linkeith. Good morning. Nice seeing you too. Have a great workout. Yes, please let me know. It's not too loud. Okay, perfect. Okay, I just wanted to give you guys something nice to listen to. Okay, guys. So, you said you're not hearing anything. Can you hear it now, Lynn? Okay. What I am going to do now, it's low. Okay. Let me see if I can turn it up just a little. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, is that better? Can y'all hear it a little better? Okay, cool. All right, let me get started, guys. Okay, so as you guys saw in chocolate, okay, Rockwell, I'm sorry. But as you guys saw for the part 1 of the chocolate shoe, you saw me pour it into the mold and get it started, and this is how it turned out. The shoe is quite thick, very thick. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to paint part 1. I mean, paint the first side, okay? So because this is magnetic, we're going to take it off. Sorry, guys. Okay. So the white part that you see, like I said, don't worry about that. That is just the sugar from the chocolate, okay? But we're going to cover all of that up, and we're going to start with painting one side. Now, this is what I use in order to paint the shoe. Good morning, Just Lovely. We about to paint the shoe. The first thing that I use is the Chefmaster Neon Bright Airbrush Food Coloring. Okay, this is the same food coloring that you use inside of an airbrush machine. Okay, that is what I use to help paint. Okay, then the second thing, and all of this will be listed in the description link, so don't worry, guys. And then the second thing that I use is Disco Dust Galaxy Dust. Okay. And this one particular color is Hologram Lavender. So that is what we're going to do, okay? And then we have our Wilton's brush. Good morning, Tex Coco. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday, okay? So we're going to get started. So what I do is I shake up the airbrush color, and I pour some inside of this bowl. Hopefully you guys can see. Pour some in. You'll be pouring, every now and again, okay? Good morning, Miss Hogg. Thank you. And then we have our hologram disco dust, okay? So let me see for a second if you guys are able to see it in the screenshot, guys. Okay, yes you are. Okay, great. Okay, let me get back down to the comments. Good morning, Johnny Mac. Good morning, sir. No, everybody decided on purple, but the next shoe that I do, I am going to do the red bottom shoe. Which you guys, if you look at my intro video that I did for specifically my strawberry videos, you will see that I have done a red bottom. Good morning, Bernadette. Good morning, Eddie Pillar. Okay, guys, we're about to go ahead and get started. So I have the Wilton's brush. This brush comes in a 5-piece set that you can find at any Michael's. If you look back at my previous videos, I showed you this brush set. Actually in the videos that I went to Michael's on. And so this is the biggest brush that is within the set, and that is what I use. So I basically dip the brush down inside of the Airbrush food coloring, and then I dip it into the disco dust, okay? So this is how it will look. And I basically start painting on, okay? Now, as you can see, it's coming on watery, which is fine. You just basically keep dipping inside of the disco dust. And as you guys will start to see, it will start to stick, okay? If you can see already some of the areas. Good morning, Lady T. How are you? And basically, it is just a back and forth of dipping in between the airbrush coloring and the glitter, okay? So if y'all can see just from the little part that I've painted, can you guys see where it has stuck on? Put a 1 in the comments if you can. And secondly, guys, do you think I need to zoom in so you guys can see better, or is this shot okay? Y'all can see it? Okay. Another question, do y'all want me to zoom in a little more, or is the shot fine? Put a yes if y'all want me to zoom in a little more. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Thank you guys for your help. Good morning, D. Good morning. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Okay, is that good, guys? All right. All right. Okay, we about to finish for that little part. So I'm going to move. Okay, great. Okay, great. All right. So if you guys are just getting in here, all right, I'm painting the chocolate shoe, and this is what I use. Good morning, Miss Diva. I use the Chefmaster Airbrush food coloring, okay? And this is the neon bright purple. Well, Len Keith, the majority of the items that I use, you have to order, okay? And you can order them right off of Amazon. A lot of things I get from Amazon, but I will make sure that I will go back in the description link and I will put it in there for you, okay? But yes, this is what I'm using, and I basically pour it inside of this container, and then I use the disco dust. This kind is the hologram lavender, okay? And that's pretty much how I do it. It's the easiest way to me in order to get it on there. So we're going to get started again. So again, you dip it inside of the food coloring, okay? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. And then you dip it inside of the galaxy dust, and then you paint on, okay? And like I said, when you first get started painting on, it's going to be watery. Don't worry about that. You keep dipping inside of your disco dust, and eventually that water will go away. Just keep on dipping and just brushing. And you guys see how it's starting to build a layer on there. And you can see the effects of that already. How do you guys like it so far? Are you able to see great from this angle, guys? Okay, cool. Good. I just want to make sure that you guys can see. Thank you, Johnny Mac. I hope you guys can hear the music good. That's this is royalty-free music. And I just wanted to create a playlist that was very calming in between the times that I'm not talking, because this is a process. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, everybody picked purple. They picked holographic purple. Thank you, D. And see, guys, you see how much I did just within that short period of time. Because how I even came, you want to eat the shoe? How I even came to doing it this way is I had brought an airbrush machine. And the first time I tried to use it, it did not yield a good result. It was very watery on the chocolate. So one day I decided, you know what, let me see if I could just brush it on. And this is the great thing that I end up finding. And so I just stuck with it and it served me well. So to anybody that's coming in here or watching and you want to drop into the chat, or, you know, like I said, you're just watching, just come in and relax. So any parts that I am quiet on, not trying to ignore y'all, this is just my process. And you just keep rubbing. And y'all can see the holographic effect already. Just wait until the entire shoe is done. You guys are going to love it. So you're dipping back and forth in between the food coloring and the dust. And you just keep going on. Thank you. Thank you. And pretty much you do the bottom part like that as well. You do the entire shoe like that. So I just wanted to show you guys. I'm going to paint the entire side of this shoe while we are on here, but I'm going to zoom it out just a little more, or either I'm going to try to move to another part. Meditate at 6:30. I'm getting some more medicine and soothing and hanging with some good peoples. My morning is going great. I wish the same to you all today towards the evening. Thank you, Rockwell. Good morning, Mysterious Mermaid. Good morning, Taylor Roberts. Good morning, Covered Jewel. How are you guys doing? We are painting the shoe, guys. And so I'm gonna stand up to do this part, but we're gonna paint the very top right here, this part right here. So whatever part is exposed as far as on the side, that is what you want to paint. Do not worry about if any glitter falls. Don't worry about that. Your goal is to just paint as much of the shoe on each side as possible. Then you let that side dry, and then you put the mold back on. At least that's how I do it. I put the mold back on, and then I go to the other side. Okay. So I'm going to move the shoe over. Thank you. Okay, we'll move it over like that. And I'll show you how I paint the rest of that so that you guys can see it good. So again, dipping into the airbrush coloring, dipping into your galaxy dust, whatever color that you choose. And as you can see, you can use any color that you desire on the chocolate. I prefer to do the chocolate shoe with the chocolate milk, milk chocolate, because to me it's more solid than the white chocolate. It just holds up better to me. That has been my experience. Let me read. Is it drying as you painting? How long does it take to dry? Yes, it is drying. But for security purposes, because like I said, I'm very thorough, I let it dry at least for a couple of hours. Like by the time I get off of work, it will definitely be dry. And then we can do the other side. But it dries fairly quickly, but I just like to be, sure. Like I said, with me, when it comes to anything, I am about taking my time. Yeah, it's Johnny Mac is actually a size 6, like a 6.5 size shoe. So it's a pretty big shoe. Good morning, Lauren. I had to go with the majority. I know a lot of y'all wanted pink, but the majority picked purple, and I had to go with the majority. So look at that beautiful effect. Isn't that gorgeous? And you see, it really didn't take that long. So you just go down. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And this is actually the first time I've done a purple shoe. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So yes. Thank you, Keys Life. So just for those dipping into the airbrush, I'm going to repeat myself constantly. I want you guys to get it. Dipping into the airbrush. Then dipping into the actual galaxy dust, okay? And laying down on there. And as you get to painting more, you'll see that it will become easier to put the stuff on there. But if it still waters up or bubbles up, just paint more glitter on top of it. So I'm just trying to make sure that I got all of this side. Happy Saturday to anyone that is just now coming in, or you're in the bushes. Happy Saturday. I want you to have a great day. I'm just trying to make sure I have this part. Okay. And you'll be able to see what parts are missing and be able to, handle that. Good morning, Mia S. How are you? Okay, guys. And I'll put some more glitter under there. Thank you, Mia. And whatever little parts that you may miss along the way, which you should not if you just take your time and do it, you can always come back after the entire shoe is done and just fix up those little parts. It will not affect what you've already done. It's going to still dry the same way. Okay? So now I'm going to zoom the shoe out a little more. I mean, I'm zooming it back to its regular thing so you guys can see so far. You see, guys? And I'm going to keep it at this angle, guys. Good morning, Patricia. I'm going to keep it at this angle, guys, so that I can paint the underside, which is the under the shoe. I actually am going to try to do that. I may actually start off with that first. Okay. So so you see what I use so far. Good morning, Shakila. We're going to pour some more in. And this bottle goes a long way. You can see, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's still at the top. So you can paint a couple of shoes off this one little bottle. Thank you. So again, dipping into the Airbrush food color. Then dipping into whatever color disco glitter that you desire. And now I'm going to paint the underside of it. My daughter's ballerina party is in a few weeks. Let me know and I'll pay you to do a pink ballerina mode if you can. I'll DM you. Okay, I'll try to see if I can find a ballerina mode for you, okay? Mia. Let me see. Yeah, I think you guys can see it. Can you eat the shoe with it being painted? Yes, you can. You can eat the shoe. Most people do not, though, because they say the same thing. Like, even when it comes to my strawberries, it's so pretty. Like I said, majority of people that I have done shoes for, they usually just keep them as little pieces on their table, honestly. I mean, I look at it as the same way as a chocolate bunny. Like, y'all remember the big chocolate bunnies that some people used to give y'all? Y'all didn't really eat it. Y'all just bought it because of the fact it was Easter. So you would usually just keep it sitting around. Nobody usually is going to eat a big old thing of chocolate. But yes, you can eat it. You ate the bunny. Oh, shoot. But yes, you will not die eating this shoe. Leo, if possible, please put the name of the artist you are listening to. It looks beautiful. Thank you. Um, Let me look, because I got it on this royalty-free thing that I use that I pay every month. I could see what the name of the okay, the name of the song is Metro, and it's by Elot, which is Ealot. That is the name of the song, Metro by Elot. So all of the music that I'm using is royalty free. I'll eat the shoe rather than the cheesecake. Oh, okay. Thank you. Leo, you are so creative. I love your work. Thank you so much. I appreciate that tremendously. Thank you. I couldn't do any of this without you guys. support. Thank you. And that is it for this side, guys. Let me show you again. And that I painted the bottom. See? So I pretty much painted all the underside of it. And how did you guys like that? Hey, Tessie, good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Mysterious Mermaid. Thank you. So yes, guys, this is part 2. Thank you. Thank you. So like I said, guys, this chocolate shoe series is going to end up being 4 parts. Okay, I apologize for that. Thank you, D. I apologize for that, but any of y'all know me. I am very thorough, and this is the process, okay? Tonight, I will come back with the 3rd part, which is us painting the other side of the shoe, okay? And after we paint the other side of the shoe, I'll end up coming back with part 4, which will be us painting the inside of the shoe, which will not take long at all. And I'll show you guys how I box it, okay, and where you can get the boxes from. This is just the first method that I use. Of course, I'm looking for better boxes, but I will let you guys know that information, so do not worry, do not fret, okay? Y'all got to be patient with Leo. Some things may take long, but you can be for sure. If you ever try to do this, you will do it correctly, okay? And I pretty much let that chill out and do its thing. And then when we go to paint the other side of it, I put the side of the mold back on this side and then turn it around and we do the other side, okay? Guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I look forward to finishing this chocolate shoe with you. Have a great Saturday. I love you all, appreciate you all. And I'll see you later on tonight. Bye, guys.